doing? We're now we're now in the month of February. Give me a second here. I see that we had a little issue with the stream starting properly on Facebook. And yeah, unfortunately our Facebook stream did not start, but we'll make sure that we get that on the video, get the video onto Facebook later for those on that platform that watches us. But let's go ahead, continue to work for you guys in this off season as there's news that breaks and comes out. You can count on me to continue to bring that news to you. We next have the Super Bowl. Nothing much to cover there. We do not have any Carolina Panthers currently. Of course, we got a few, Steve Wilks, Christian McCaffrey, Sam Darnold, etc., that are playing for San Francisco. But the next big reporting will be the Combine in Indianapolis. I will be there that week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button. That always helps support us, helps the channel continue to grow. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these moves. Quick updates for you tonight. So most of these honestly are not a surprise because these things have been moving a little slow and news has been out there for several days about this, but good news on our defensive coordinator. Ejiro Evero is returning as our defensive coordinator. Not a big surprise recently. Overall, a little bit of a surprise, but the Carolina Panthers, give them credit. Give David Tepper and the agency that he hired to help him with this process. They made sure that they did everything that they could to keep Evero, blocking him from lateral moves to other teams to be a defensive coordinator, and allowing him to interview for the head coaching job with places, letting him move up. None of those worked out for Evero, and he has at this point been officially retained as our defensive coordinator. A great thing, right? Because defense played extremely well last season, despite many injuries. So that's a promising sign that we have Evero back on the defensive side of the ball. Meant to show you this picture right here as I talked about him. The man, Ejiro Evero, again, returning as the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator. Earlier in the week, last week, when Canales was introduced as coach, he just gave this guy a lot of props saying, hey, I had to coach against him twice last year. We put up a total of 30 points going against this guy. I cannot wait to pick his brain and see just learn more of the intricacies of his defense, because that's only going to help him be better as an offensive coordinator. Let me go ahead and give a few shout outs to Colton Hohen. Hopefully I got that right. Good afternoon. Maybe we will see some cap restructures stuff coming up and re-sign veterans. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff this offseason. We have a lot of free agents. Got another person jumped on here. Leonard Kowalski. Good evening. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's continue to work through this. Oops, let me grab my camera a little bit. There we go. Zoom in just a little bit more. All right. Other coordinators that we have. Brad Idzik. Hopefully I said that name correctly. He is now our offensive coordinator, replacing Thomas Brown, who left recently to go to the Chicago Bears. We just keep giving Chicago stuff, right? We're nice. We give teams, we give the Bears, DJ Moore, first-round draft picks, offensive coordinators. We give San Fran. I'm just messing. I don't want to get you all on that tangent. But we do have Brad Idzik, previously with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a wide receivers coach. Will Mike Evans be coming? I already talked about it. I strongly believe that's not a case. You may be interested in the Carolina Panthers if they pay you a lot of money, or if you're a mid-level guy or a guy looking for an opportunity, but I just don't think that an established guy like Mike Evans at this point in his career wants to just go and play with a buddy. I believe he will want a chance to win, or get paid crazy money. But I still think win at this point because he has a good amount of money at this point. Let's go ahead and talk about, and I forgot to do this again. Here we go. There is your picture of Brad Idzik. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Again, previously with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but before that, he was with the Seattle Seahawks in various capacities as an assistant wide receivers coach. But he's been with the Seahawks since 2019, various roles as a wide receiver coach. And then before that, he was a graduate assistant in 2014 to 2018 with Stanford. So there you go, bringing you through it all. And then the last edition, kind of the greenest, youngest of these new coaching coordinators that they have brought to the team here. We also got, let's see if I can get it right. There we have it. Tracy Smith has been signed as our special teams, as our coordinator for special teams. We lost Chris Tabor. Actually, we let him go, let him walk, interim coach, former special teams coordinator, and have replaced him with Tracy Smith, who was with Seattle as a special teams assistant for 3 years, and he's also previously with the Houston Texans and a few other teams. So welcome Tracy Smith, welcome Brad Idzik as our offensive coordinator, welcome back Evero, I don't know why I'm messing up his name tonight, Evero as our defensive coordinator. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're going to keep knocking these videos out. We're going to keep continuing to get you up to date. As always, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again very shortly. I'm Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Vibe.